Welcome back, everybody. We're going to be in this video showing off the bolt staff. So that's this one. Looks like this. Fancy pants. So I'm using my typical flaming sword here. For my staff itself, here are my traits. These traits were pretty amazing last patch. They're not maxed or anything, but a very nice combination. Bloodlust, because you get kills with it all the time. Well, you used to get a lot more kills than you do now. Hail of Doom, chance to kill even more crap at a time, and then stability, so you don't do as much charge. But the staff, I still think it fills its role very well, but it's now much more laser focused on that role. And doesn't have a lot of utility outside of it. So what I mean by that is this thing is a special killer. You can do the rapid fire charge bolt or regular bolts there with left click. These do headshot damage, but what the staff is really good for is the charge attack. So you used to be able to do them a little bit faster than you can in this patch. There's a much shorter minimum charge time. Like for instance, if I do a right click and left click in almost immediate succession, you just do a regular bolt. You have to actually charge enough to get the actual bolt of Akshi, I believe it's called, out there. It will true flight onto a target on its own. It will do a body shot if you have not locked onto that target. If you do lock onto that target, then it will do a headshot. Then it will do a body shot to the next target. It will continue, homing in on targets until it runs out of its target limit, which used to be 3, I believe. It would headshot 3 rats whenever you launched one of these bolts, and that made it very good for wave clear, given how fast you could shoot it. But now it will headshot 1 rat if you lock on, and then body shot another rat, and then that's it. It does not very good damage on body shots. It does amazing damage on headshots because of its headshot multiplier. So, like I said, this thing is now really good for killing whatever you lock it onto, but not very good at killing if there's a lot of targets to kill. Like, for instance, that storm vermin, he's toast. Oh, if I had seen him, I would have been able to toast him too, probably, but anyway. But in a horde like this, you're just much better off using your sword most of the time. There, gotta run her down. I guess in a horde you could, depending on your angle, use the left click to just kind of rapid fire across their head levels. Took care of that. Alright. So, this thing used to be the god tier staff last patch. You could just rapid fire bolts, especially with Hail of Doom, and just clear out entire waves of rats before they got to your team. It would home in 360 degrees, kill stuff behind you, in front of you, whatever. It was pretty overpowered. It was actually, although, people really like that, the fact that it would just kill everything no matter what. It would home in on stuff through walls and all that garbage. I actually prefer the new true flight behavior because one of the annoying things about the old one was that it would you'd have a rat right in front of you, melee range. You could switch your melee weapon and hit it, but you're like, whatever, I'm having fun with my bolt. I figure I'll kill a lot more stuff with my bolt anyway. And then you would shoot just like I did there, and the bolt would go behind you because there was a rat right behind you, and it would end up smacking into a wall or something probably. And then you would end up getting stabbed in the front by the rat that you were actually trying to shoot with your bolt because you figured, this is point blank range, what could it possibly be homing in on? So, I actually prefer the new true flight behavior because it rewards skill, but also lets you shoot at the rat you want to kill. Storm vermin there, dead. Now this will even with the lowest charge level Akshi bolt, because there are 3 charge levels to it, this thing will one-shot a Cataclysm Storm Vermin with the headshot. So, like I said, laser focused on what it does, killing what it locks onto. And right there, I was able to kill the rat behind it too. Hooray. Occasionally I get my double procs. I believe it also increases its target limit when you charge it up a little bit more, but I'm not into that. I'm into killing more rats instead of just building up a bunch of charge for no reason. No good reason anyway. Let's see if there's any rats up here to clear. I love running bomb radius on this map with bots. Even without bots, I like running bomb radius on this map. It's kind of fun. Oh, I hear clan rats spawning. Take care of these. But yeah, you'll end up using your sword a lot more with this staff probably. Unless you got a team that's really good at protecting you and you don't feel like helping them with hordes because you're an aloof rat wizard. So as you saw, with the body shot, you're not going to be killing those things. Can't just quick scope them anymore. Yep. Enjoy, heal up. And just to show you the increase in bomb radius, because it is freaking hilarious. Oh, I guess I got some storm vermin to kill first. I brought the. Oh, hey, it didn't kill him. Must not have got the headshot. Oh well. Oh, it probably locked down to a little rat in front of it. Whatever. Damn it. Where is it? There it is. Oh, damn it, I wanted to save all those rats down there. Next, there's still a bunch down there. So anyway, bomb radius trinket. Hilarious. Look at that lake of fire. Of course, we got a horde, so they hawked that thing. Would have been nice to have for the horde. Where's this horde coming from? Game's chugging a little bit with my recording and everything. There they are. There they are. I'm trying to get down on level ground. You don't want to fight rats that are not on the same height level or Z level as you. If you're even slightly above or below them, they will attack through their upwards or downwards attacks, respectively. And those are fast attacks with long range. Like fighting on stairs, for instance, this is a shit show most of the time. Unless you're just meat grinding all the rats. Oh, well good. It is killing blow proct. Okay, he got the Packmaster. So, with the new patch, there's a lot more storm vermin. So this staff isn't necessarily a bad choice for helping to keep your team moving on at a good pace. If they got wave clear, they got that covered, then you could go straight bolt staff and kill the storm vermin like nobody else's business. Like it was your job, because it is your job when you're carrying a bolt staff. One of the best characters for doing it. A good handgunner can keep up if he's consistently getting headshots, that kind of stuff. But this is just a lot easier than that. So it's a lower skill. There, handled. That ought to kill the rats behind me, so I'll make sure this thing dies. Freaking gas rats. Yeah, whatever. Oh, kill that gun rat because the bots get dumb. I saw the storm vermin, but I'm gonna get stabbed. And this is what I mean, like, if you don't have wave clear on your team, it's trouble for the bolt staff user most of the time. So let these guys try and climb up. Like if the little bolts generated less heat, maybe it'd be a little bit better clearing horde, because it's decent while you're firing, but then you're gonna generate a shit ton of heat. We got a horde. Where do I want to be? Yeah, let's do it in here. Where are they spawning? Spawning in the wall right there. Questions coming from behind. There's a couple back there. Most of them are coming from the front. Let's see if I get my... Yep, there's my berserk proc. Love it. I'm a rat blender now. How's Kruber doing back there? He's doing fine. Okay, there's the storm vermin. Let's see if I can do something fancy. So you can lock the bolt and then quickly throw it up like that, and it'll go over the top and curve down to the head. So I gotta make sure you kill Rattling gunners. Like I said, special killer. That's your job is with this staff, and it does it well. Now, obviously I'm solo here, so I am certainly host. Lag does make some of these staves, especially anything with a lock on, a little bit harder to use, because your lag will affect how long it takes to lock onto a target. If you got like 30 ping or whatever, you're not going to notice that big a difference, if any at all. But if you're 100 ping playing with somebody internationally or whatever, 120, 200 ping, then your lock-on times are going to be quite long, which means you're going to be doing nothing but body shots like that. Which, as you can see, body shot takes a couple of them, 2 or 3, because I held a doom that first one. I'm not sure if both bolts hit the hook rat, but this thing's all about locking on and getting the headshots. If you're just trying to spam this thing, like in the last patch, which is what the devs are trying to get rid of, it's not very effective at all. Alright, there are no spare bombs. Oh, shit. Oh. Gas rat's kind of a spare bomb. Jeez. Let's get around this. Help my team. Where'd he go? He jumped out. Great. Frame drops. There's the rat again. Got it. And no storm vermin in here. We're fine. Alright, good. That went fairly well. I got the chain right. Yep. Doop doop doo. Kill this punk. Kill that. Whoop to do. Storm vermin ain't no thing with the bolt staff. Okay, run over here. Kill this garbage. Absolute trash for... The staff is absolute trash for killing waves, so... I like left clicking, but we'll just show off the heavy attack a little bit. Nice DOT on that thing. Doesn't do a ton of damage, but it does damage everything it hits, so lovely. It's like normally a bolt staff, looking at all these rats, you'd be like, a couple casts, kill it all. Just a couple quick casts. Now it takes time. Ooh, didn't notice you. Now it'd have to sit here for days, so I'm just gonna run up here and slash them all up. Jumping over the crappy geometry. Another storm vermin. Dead. Don't want him running in later. Love it if Okri could see you. I want to meet Okri. Yeah, there was a conversation that started up between Kruber and the dwarf, where Kruber was basically telling the dwarf that Okri was his imaginary friend. And I didn't get to hear the rest of that conversation because, unfortunately, a gas rat spawned. So, yeah, it got stopped, which was annoying. Let's see. Kill that guy. The gas rat's going to explode. So they killed the gas rat, I killed the storm vermin, there's another storm vermin. Alright. So yeah, I do have this sword spec for light attacks as far as its traits go, but heavy attack is perfectly viable, and some would even argue more viable. It's just a matter of preference. I like having the option of both, because what I like about the charge attack is if I'm in a horde and I need some more crowd control, and I can soften everything up with the DOT to everything. It's useful to the team. So right there, I locked target, and then I curved the bolt just a little bit to the left so that it would go around the corner and hit him in the head. Actually, I guess I haven't tested that at length, because that technique is sort of a throwback to, oh, hello. That's bad. Throwback to the old bolt staff, which would curve into walls and things. Now, supposedly in this patch, they made it so that the bolts will not curve into walls. They only curve if they have line of sight. So that first curve that I did to get to the storm vermin when I first entered the tower probably needed to do, but that one I might not have needed to do. Alright, GG's. Any questions about these weapons or other weapons maybe that I've tried? You can throw them down in the comments. See if I get any decent loot. How we doing? Stats. Kill most of the storm vermin. What to do, as expected. But yeah, so range kills 129, melee kills 114. Usually, as the Bright Wizard, almost all of my kills are range kills. So you're gonna end up using your sword quite a bit more with this staff. And there you have it. Oh yeah, that damage must have been from that one storm vermin at the end there. Oh well. GG.